Some people do say your work is junk,
That's
but
true.
you called it junk yourself.
That's right.
So where do you find the junk, and how do you really qualify it as being art?
Well, that's the trick to turn, you see, to take something that's called alchemy. You know, how you take something that is gross or dross and make it fine, you know, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. When you've been doing this for 30 years, I sort of spiral out from my studio downtown to junkyards for public art commissions. But after 30 years, people are sending you things in the mail. You're receiving like this box.
I was going to ask you if anyone sends you something, and if you do use it.
Oh yes, yes. These are gifts. See, what they miss out is the joy of discovery when you work with found objects. That's a big deal. So what I have to do is say thank you very much, and then hide it from myself. And years later or months later, I come across it in the studio, and I say, aha, look at that. That's far out. Yeah, that's far out.
Oh, so what did somebody send you?
Now this is from a man named Creative Thing. That's what he works under. And he sent me 2 beautiful gloves, bicycle racing gloves. Now where these will go, I have no idea. You know, we had talked about my bringing in a maquette for a public art sculpture, and I really don't make maquettes. I'm kind of a maquette-me-not person. I make things afterwards.
Build as you go.
Yes, and so I did bring you, you know, some items, and this is how I would build something, you know, for you if I could. Now this can would come from, say, the High Desert by Joshua Tree, and probably the same source for this tin can lid.
But once you get these things that you found home, you remember where they all came from?
Sometimes, yeah. It's this comes from Philadelphia, an inner city school where I was an artist in residence.
You have done a lot of artist in residence throughout the country, but do you pack this in your bag and bring it home?
This is all I brought. I was there for 1 week, and we did 10 sculptures, the students and I.
So you taught them.
And this was a little bit that I brought home with me. So somehow I saw these gloves and this. I don't know how this is going to work, Joan, but you know, something like that. That's more or less how I work. You know, the things already exist, and they come to me through luck, through chance. It's on my path through life.
Is that